What's going on, Avengers? Ooh, that Kate Bishop footage looked good. So the Kate Bishop war table hit today. I'm just going to recap the war table real quick. Okay, so she's part of the first season, and she is part of the Operation Taking Aim. She will be released on December 8th. They're going to introduce the Super Adaptoid. She has her own story with unique rewards. The voice actress is Ashley Birch. She played Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a slew of movesets that Kate comes with. I'll just list those off a little bit. She has a teleport counter, a multitude of arrow types. It includes razor arrows, a scatter shot, explosive arrows, and smokescreen arrows, and they all do their own little particular thing. Her support heroic is a decoy that shoots arrows to distract enemies, and it ends up exploding at the end. Her assault heroic is a warp arrow where she can teleport closer to enemies, or you can upgrade it and make it a wormhole arrow, which you can teleport the whole team. Her ultimate is Quantum Overdrive, which basically gives her unlimited intrinsic. And at the end of the war table, they started talking about Hawkeye and his operation, and then it kind of revealed a Maestro Hulk, or a version of it at least. And they said that they'll touch on that here in the near future. So hopefully some Hawkeye stuff will be coming up here before the year's out, and we'll find out more about him. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about Kate Bishop and kind of my reaction and what I thought about it. So seeing Kate Bishop's gameplay really impressed me. Already, the controls of all 6 characters already impresses me, considering what they can do. Grow big, you can fly around, you can shoot lasers, pick up rubble, throw a hammer, fly, electricity, gamma pulse, all these kind of things that these characters can do. And that's one thing why I like the game so much, is because the characters are so different from each other, and what they're able to do in game, to me, that is just very astonishing. Like, as clean as the combat is and the way these characters move, like, granted, it's not exactly how I want everything to be, like traversal in some instances and stuff like that, but to me, I was already amazed at what could happen inside the game during combat. And Kate just adds on to that. With the teleportation stuff, her teleporting, like, that impresses me very far beyond, because when you have all that stuff happening on one screen, you got multiple enemies, you got multiple heroes going off, doing specials and powers and stuff. I don't know, it just looks really cool. And it just gives me this vibe of whenever all the characters are going to be in on screen, and especially if you have 4 human characters playing as these heroes, I bet shit can get crazy. Big power-ups, tons of damage on enemies, tons of damage on multiple enemies, and just a bunch of fun stuff like that. I initially couldn't imagine what Kate Bishop's moveset would be like. Like, I figured she would have the 1, 2, 3 arrow burst where she shoots off rapid fire arrows, and then her last arrow be 3 arrows at once. Like, I feel like that's kind of a similar video game type of arrow combo, because I always imagine, how would you make a character that's main attack is shooting something without being inside a shooting game? I just want to call out Strife from Darksiders real quick. Like, I always imagine what kind of game he would have, because he's a mainline shooter, but the Darksiders games aren't really shooter games. And so I see a lot of that in Kate Bishop, especially with the decoy. Strife has a decoy or whatever. But basically what I'm saying is, I'm just impressed with how they implemented arrows as much as they did, with it being a hack and slash or a beat 'em up type of game. So to me, that was very impressive. Overall, I would say that this is a correct step in the right direction. This is the stuff that other outside fans probably would like to see or need to get back in it. Don't forget that we're supposed to get cloning labs before Kate, or so that's as far as the word has been as of now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got cloning labs here in the next week or two, but who knows? But overall, definitely the correct step in the definite right direction. I also very much appreciate that Marvel's Avengers, the video game itself, is taking the story into other places that maybe have not been so mainstream within the Marvel fandom or the Marvel universe, unless if, like, you're really reading the comics, you know? Like AIM, Kate Bishop, and Tachyon Rifts, diving into Hawkeye, Maestro Hulk is another thing, Super Adaptoid, MODOK, like all these things that I knew about initially, but I never really have engaged myself as a fan. So seeing this stuff and playing the game as and you're playing a game. That's a totally different concept and type of media than just watching a movie or reading a book or reading a comic book. So to me, I think it's a very, very, very good idea that they're hitting on these lower tier villains and lower tier heroes to kind of like put them in the spotlight. And I like that because it makes me go back and it'll make me read about these characters that I wouldn't initially read about because I wouldn't have been interested in them. But yeah, guys, watching that Kate Bishop war table made me really, really excited. I haven't played the game in about 3 days just due to being busy and stuff like that. But while I was watching the Kate Bishop footage, I just wanted to play the game. Like, I need to turn this game on right now. I need to listen to the music, Because when I'm not playing the game, I'm thinking about playing the game, which makes me wonder if you guys would be interested to see me stream at night here and there a little bit. I would kind of like to start doing some of that just due to the fact because I can't really fit everything that I want to say within a 7 to 8 minute video. I just come across a lot of times where I'm like, ooh, this is a good conversation to have, but I don't think it would be like a video worthy type of thing. It would just be like a 30-second video like, hey guys, I thought of this. This is cool, huh? Okay, see ya. So yeah, I don't really want to do that, but I think streaming at night here and there would give me a little bit better opportunity to know you guys and you guys to know me and stuff, and we can team up together and avenge the world together. So yeah, guys, why don't you let me know about that if you guys are interested? I definitely am. I would like to chat with you guys live and stuff like that. But anyways, like I said before, super excited about Kate. December 8th, I feel like is a very solid time to wait. It's only about like 3 weeks, I think, and it's much better than the end of December. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it right there. Man, I cannot get out of my head what this game is going to be like in 6 months to a year from now. Ooh, very exciting times, guys. Very exciting times. All right, guys, thanks for joining on this one. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Machine Gun Mike. Out.